state, federal, every level of government, all took an oath to defend the U.S. Constitution, not Bill Gates' business model.
It is time that Governor DeSantis reopen the state. This has been going on for too long. They have lied about these numbers. They've been way off. The amount of deaths is way lower than they said it was, and what is going on with people and businesses right now is wrong. This just energizes.
Look at this, we're having a party in the middle of the street. Fuck yeah! Woo! We're here at this, I don't know what it is really. It was like some kind of impromptu meme that was getting passed around. And it said that everybody from Miami, Broward, Palm Beach, come here to this now defunct Guitar Center or whatever. There's nobody even here, right?
Well, nobody yet.
Why did you show up over here?
I showed up because I'm concerned about my freedom. I'm concerned about what's really happening. I don't believe that I believe that there's way more to this coronavirus than too many people know about. Unfortunately, America is a land of people that are basically sheep. I mean, whatever they put on TV, they just follow it.
All right, so we're downtown Delray, and we're just, propped up on a corner and watching the caravan go by here. Everybody is tired of being cooped up, and they're out here voicing their displeasure with our government. And so anyway, I just want to go and let's try to talk to some people maybe, all right? Let's just walk down. Come on. What is it about this whole shutdown thing that has you out here in the streets on a Sunday?
The shutdown, man, it's creating a huge economic crisis across the nation. And it's going to be something that we're going to see the effects of that in the next few weeks and months, and a lot of people are suffering financially, and we need to get back to work. We've been looking at the numbers of all the people infected with this virus and how many people have died, and it doesn't correspond with reality. Why are we shutting down when, for example, the flu takes 60,000 people every year, and we haven't even gotten to half that number yet.
What up, man? What's up, brother? Let me see your sign, man.
All right.
Why are you out here?
Well, it is time that Governor DeSantis reopen the state. This has been going on for too long. They have lied about these numbers. They've been way off. The amount of deaths is way lower than they said it was. And what is going on with people and businesses right now is wrong. It is wrong, and we're making a stand. It has got to stop now.
What's the deal, man? You came out here, you saw that little meme that told everybody to be out here or whatever?
Well,
yeah. Did you join the caravan, or are you local around this downtown Delray area?
I actually started a podcast called the Reopen America Podcast on Apple iTunes. I live in Fort Lauderdale. My name's Chris Nelson, and I am proud to be part of this movement because I saw what was going on. We've all seen the numbers with the virus. They haven't even been close to what they said they were going to be. Our hospitals stand at 45% of occupancy. I mean, it's ridiculous. They're actually 65% full and 45% empty. So our hospitals are empty. Why is this shutdown continuing? We've been obedient. We've done what we were supposed to do, but they keep moving the goalposts. They keep continuing it. So right now, because of the suffering that has been inflicted due to these shutdowns, the people out of work, the people that can't feed their families, the people that are dying alone in nursing homes because they can't see their family, it is time that we make a stand and we tell Governor DeSantis to end the shutdown. And it's time to reopen Florida, and it's time to get back to the beaches too.
Yeah, absolutely. Would you say it's like kind of, when like the people are open carrying, and it's called like a Second Amendment audit? Would you agree that this is like a First Amendment audit?
You are right on. This is absolutely a First Amendment audit. And they thought that they could cancel out the First Amendment. They thought that they could scare us all into staying home and not speaking up with their scare tactics and things like that. But you know what? This just energizes me.
Look at this. We're having a party in the middle of the street. Fuck yeah! Woo! Party in the middle of the street. That's right. That's what you got to do. This is what you got. First Amendment audit.
The First Amendment is live and well in South Florida.
Listen to the scientists. Listen to the doctors. You don't ignore facts from doctors and scientists and PhDs. If everyone is so bored, go volunteer at the hospitals where people are dying and they need help.
I would like to make a comment. Yes. We need to believe in science, intellectuality. How come someone describe a virus as genius, brilliant? It cannot use the right word, destructive, horrific. We need to believe in science. We need to follow the doctors because that's how we live. God give us the science for we can see his greatness among us. We have to use science, and it's time to stop that insult. We need to inspire our kids, the next generation, for they can know what a leader is all about. It's not a question about because I disagree with you, I have to insult you. I have to show you wrong just to present the right argument. We need to bring a leader like Abraham Lincoln, like Martin Luther King, like John F. Kennedy, like Barack Obama. It's time to stop that insult, because everything we're doing right now, that phone, that microphone, is science. We need to follow the science, and I appreciate you. You show your empathy. You're a leader. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you, sir.
It's a pleasure.
Appreciate you.
Pleasure.
Thank you. And if water droplets, come here. And if water droplets are transferable, I definitely have something from that gentleman. We're basically, there's like a war going on. With one side, there's some reopen people, and on the other side, there's pro-reopen people. So, can I ask you your opinion about it really quick? No? All right.
What's that?
Let's go over there then and interview them. That's usually how it is. When people don't want to talk, they're usually wrong. So they can't defend anything. That's right. What up, man?
What's going on? If you were wondering, this is not a protest. We are simply here to remind this country that they are free. This is not communist China. And if you're afraid, stay home. If you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. But you can't force anybody to stay home. You can't force people to wear masks in the United States of America. And that's not a protest, folks. That's the truth. Read the Constitution. Read the Florida Constitution. Read the Bill of Rights. And Oath Keepers, where are you, Oath Keepers? Law enforcement officials, you took an oath. You took an oath to defend the Constitution. Honor your oath. Do your job. Honor your oath. Do your job. Honor your oath. Do your job. Reopen Florida. Reopen America. Today. Today. That's your freedom. You are free to tell me whatever you want. I am free to stand here and remind you of your freedoms. Because this is America, not communist China. My name is Louis Leo IV. I'm actually an attorney here in South Florida. And I'm not here to protest. Like I said, I'm here to remind people of their rights and to remind the oath takers, like every Florida attorney and every attorney in this country and every elected official who took an oath to defend the Constitution, to protect our rights, and to defend them. And I'm just here, that's all I'm doing. All I'm doing.
Awesome, man. What kind of law do you practice?
Civil rights, criminal defense, commercial litigation.
It's right up your alley.
It was while I was an attorney practicing law that I realized that our rights have been trampled. We have courts that aren't following the law. They're not enforcing well-established law. We're talking First Amendment rights, freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom of association, okay? And people, if you don't know the First Amendment, just read it.
Let me give you one.
Read the Constitution. That's all I'm here to tell people, because it's right there in black and white. Anderson Cooper. Anderson Cooper. Where's Anderson Cooper? Is he here? I don't see him here, but you see these prostitutes on TV acting like they are here. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they when our freedoms are being trampled? They're on TV telling you to stay home on the television. Come on, folks. This is all a game. It's all a game, and we're not going to be played anymore.
This guy's the best.
It's not a protest. This is not a protest, folks. We are simply here to remind you that you are free. This is a free country, and it will remain free as long as you fight for it and defend your rights.
putting on great entertainment.
Thank you for your service.
Great
Thank you for
entertainment.
watching. Thank you. Because, I mean, look, when the media is controlled by all of these corporations, profiting from sickness, blaming unvaccinated kids, you know, so they can push their business model, they're not the media.
Vaccine
anymore.
court, right? They're not.
Oh yeah,
they
it's
have-
not, let's not
they're
call it a court.
indemnified.
Let's not
They
call
don't
it
even-
a vaccine
you
court.
can't even
okay?
sue them.
You know, I didn't learn about this until after law school. You know, they don't teach you this in law school. But in 1986, they passed a law at the behest of the vaccine makers and the profiteers to take away every citizen in this country's constitutional right to a trial by jury. You know, and most people don't even know about it. Most people think that if they get injured by a doctor and their child becomes autistic after they get vaccinated, they can just sue somebody. Sorry, folks, that's not how it works anymore. And in fact, the U.S. Supreme Court, who has said vaccines are unavoidably unsafe, has actually propped up and kept that system in place. You know, it's long overdue for that 1986 law to be repealed, and every other unconstitutional law that has been enacted by lobbyists who masquerade as government officials and dishonor their oath and disrespect this country, the founders, and everything that we stand for as Americans. And enough is enough. Enough is enough. How many children have to be poisoned before we recognize the real pandemic in this country, which is mass chemical poisoning under the guise of disease prevention?
What's going on?
Say no to Bill Gates. Say no to Fauci. Freedom is life. Say no to Bill Gates. Say no to Fauci, bro. Wake up, levántate, mi gente latino, español, todo el mundo, levántate. Ahora es el tiempo para, what is it, mom? Ahora es el tiempo para, así mismo, levántate. Wake up, rise up, people, man. It's time, bro. It's time. It's time, America. It's time.
It's time to wake up.
Open America right now. Levántate, mi gente. Ecuador, puertorriqueño, dominicano, Salvador, Nicaragua, todo mi gente español. Levántate, mi indiano, levántate. Ahora es el tiempo para pelear para su freedom.
And that's how we end it. Perfect. All right. Finito. What's the end? What is it? What's the end?
Finito, final, final.
Final.
The end.
Okay, adios, muchachos.
He always says that's me with that look on his face. He'll talk about anything.